Hey champ, feeling better now? Stopped getting static shocks every time you touch a metal object? Got your hair to stand down? But seriously, I'm glad you're alright. We all kind of winced when you took that big lightning bolt to the face. Turned out that harmless old advisor to the Dark Elf Warlord wasn't actually that harmless, huh? Must have been quite a shock. Sorry. Bad, choice of words. But I just wanted to check if you were okay and offer some advice. I'm a wizard myself, so I know the weaknesses of spellcasters. And if you're ever in that situation again, there are some tips that would make it easier for you to fight them and shut down their magic. We have weaknesses that fighters, like you, might not have realized. You want to give it a try? You can practice on me. We've worked together, there's no need to hold back. Alright. So, the first thing is somatic components. You know, when I... Yes, you could describe it as waving my hands around, but I prefer to think of it as precise configurations that channel the innate essence of creation and shape it into precise forms guided by my will. But basically, yes, waving my hands around. So, if you want to stop me from using those spells, you need to keep me from using my hands. Try it. No, it's alright. I don't mind if you get your hands on me. That's the point, isn't it? Try grabbing me from behind. Put me in a bear hug. Make sure you get my arms by my side. See? Much harder to move my hands when I've got a big, strong warrior wrapping his arms around me, squeezing me against his firm body. You gotta hang on tight. You don't want me to get away. So, pull me close. Really close. So you're right up against my butt. And try it from the front now. No, that's not too tight. That's it's just right. You lifted my feet off the floor and really squeezed me. Oops. Thanks for pointing it out. Nearly had a little robe malfunction when you pulled me close and squished my boobs up between our bodies. What was I saying? Right. But just restraining the hands, it isn't always enough. Gratification. Behind you. Yeah, that was a short-range teleport with only verbal components. If a wizard sees you trying to grab them, they might have something like this as an emergency measure. So you can't just immobilize their hands, you have to stop them speaking as well. Why don't you try it? Oh. You're getting the hang of this. Yeah. Grab my wrists, pin me to the wall. Just manhandle me. Make me totally helpless. Yeah, I can't escape. I'm yours. I mean, I'm quite helpless. Oh dear. How are you gonna stop me from talking while keeping my hands restrained? Guess you're gonna just have to put your mouth on. Oh. Yeah. You could just pin both of my hands with one of yours. That works too. I said yes. It works. I couldn't say a word like that. So, is there anything else to say? Oh, yes, there is. So, you can stop me from casting any new spells, but what would you do if I was already concentrating on something I'd cast earlier? Having me all helpless doesn't work so well if I've got a summoned monster chewing on your head, right? And if you're grappling me, you can't just hit me to break my concentration. You'd have to get creative. Do something shocking. Like, say, a kiss. Right on the lips. Well, yeah, I did say something shocking, didn't I? What? It could happen. No, I'm not saying you should have kissed the dark elf wizard. Gross. Ugh, you're so dense. Look, I'm saying I want you to kiss me. This feels really good. And I know I can trust you and you'd never knowingly hurt me, but it still feels so good to have you just overpowering me like this and pinning me to the wall. There, I said it. Did you finally get the hint? Oh. Huh. Well, yeah, no way I was gonna be able to focus on a spell after that.